this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. The beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have. The offense.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. The numbers for Benson in last week's ballgame: 15 carries, 67 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times,
he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They'll go play action here with Penix. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
To the air, Penix. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Third and 14.
They'll throw with Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver's offense now set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Mahomes. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at this Bears defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The #6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Yellow. Hey, 57,
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 7-7, our score after one. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. And looking to throw, Penix. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate blocked and charged.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good. Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught by Evans. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Mike Evans, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
Looking to throw, Penix. Smith and Jigba with the grab. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They run over center with Benson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They'll go again with Benson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Here's Penix. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And it's 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 57 color.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hero 15. Attack, attack.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG State.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Come back! Yellow!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Ibuka. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's Hall.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Looking to put a drive together. In motion goes the tight end. On first down, it's Benson. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
Fighting through, and he's got space.
He's still on his feet.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Bears get a bit closer. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans headed back onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yellow!
On first down, right back to Hall. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
At the Bears' 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Hey, 57, 57. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Mahomes. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
Hall again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Breece Hall with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Second and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jalen Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball again on second down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Third down and 5.
Hey, yellow. Argo Louie. Hey, Sunday.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Straight ahead is home. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3.
Yellow.
Ball again. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 5. And that will bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. But he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured bear on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57. Hey, 57.
Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8 as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here.
From the 5 now, second and a yard.
Hey, 15.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Emeka Buka.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man in stride, complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Easy. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Mahomes to throw once more. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Broncos, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game.